standing here again, are we, Maxime?
What is it?
You're not even Ruzi. Why does this monument capture your attention so much?
How long has this been here?
Ever since His Majesty's reign.
I see.
If you want to ask anything else, I will answer.
The names carved in this monument are all people who have lost their lives for His Majesty.
Indeed. He is giving praise to their deaths.
The people also see death as an honor.
That is true.
Is death an honor?
I did not expect to hear that.
In the previous battle, the Valkyria attacked friend and foe alike. His Majesty approved of that.
Of course. It is a necessary sacrifice.
What is the life of a citizen? Of a soldier? What is their worth? His Majesty's strength is something dazzling to me. The sight of the people following His Majesty showed me the might of the Ruzi Empire. Still, ever since the Valkyria stormed through, although my mind understands it was necessary, my heart cannot.
You are the one I cannot understand. Why do you think in that manner? You doubt yourself.
Doubt, it may be. That is why I ask those who have passed on. Were their deaths truly an honor?
I loathe to admit it, but you are one of the Empire's proud Grand Generals, worthy of His Majesty's trust. At the very least, do not display your true character.
July 9th, 1854 BC, or EC. Sorry, conference room of the Belgov Palace.
Your Majesty, Brenland respectfully wishes to express its deep regret over the death of Admiral Gustav Mecklenburg.
Frank likewise sends its sympathies.
Habstria prays that his soul be at peace.
Traitors similarly offers its condolences.
You have our gratitude for these kind words. Gustav was our faithful servant long before we ever ascended to the throne. Our regret is nigh unfathomable. However, we cannot abandon the imperial crown for a funeral shroud. Many of Ruz's most valiant soldiers, Grand Generals Balthus and Gustav included, have lost their lives to the Jutes. Thus shall we use this humiliation as incitement to take offensive against these bloodthirsty Jutish invaders.
Invaders?
Correct. This talk of liberation is a flagrant fallacy. Europa can no longer afford to be blinded by propaganda. The Ruzi Empire hereby declares, in no uncertain terms, Jutland's liberation is naught but a lawless invasion.
Ooh.
Once again, Claudius defined Jutland's actions as an invasion.
The Ruzi people supported the Emperor's words. For them, Jutland was a despised enemy. Claudius was the one who transformed Rus into a mighty country that rivaled the world powers. To the citizenry, I imagine he was the symbol of an immense Rus, of the nation itself.
Not one person doubted his words at the time. The outcry to never forget Jutland's invasion grew stronger.
The attack on the capital of their old kingdom infuriated the Ruzi citizens. I believe Claudius used that intense rage as a backdrop to increase the momentum of the anti-Jutland sentiment. It was around this time, wasn't it, when Rus declared their counterattack. It even engulfed Europa on a grand scale.
Be that as it may, the superpowers distanced themselves from this situation due to the traitors pulling the strings. Each domestically adopted a wait-and-see policy, emphasizing the Rus versus Jutland perspective.
Whew. Guessing you're not completely on Rus's side. Because that would be a hell of a world war. A reverse World War II. Where all of Europe is against, well, us. That would not be pleasant.
Lindegard, who is perceptive to such trends, made sure Ruse's invasion phrasing was known throughout the country.
Currently, Jutland is being alienated from the world powers. We perceived Ruse as the enemy, and to that end have been liberating the countries under the Empire's dominion. However, the whole of Europa now looks at us with scorn, viewing us only as invaders. This is most unfortunate for the kingdom. As such, I would once more like to implore to your majesty to end this war. Please, sire, appoint me to negotiate with the Ruse Empire.
I object to Councilman Lindegard's proposal, your majesty.
You again?
Go
There's
figure.
no need to sway to public opinion. Looking at the situation short-sightedly will change nothing. I'd appreciate if you'd view the situation as a whole.
But this war has already claimed the lives of our youth, whose bright futures are cut short. What do you call that?
Precisely what I would call a short-sighted view. How will we politicians make use of this victory, which our soldiers won with their blood, for Jutland's future? That is what is important. If we withdraw here, it will affect the people's morale and result in a significant decrease of the country's power. This war was started in the first place because the Empire placed an economic blockade on Jutland. If we look at this in the long term, there's no other choice but to win this war in our present situation.
He's moving the goalposts. He shifted the king's focus to Jutland's future instead of looking at its present state. So this is how they operate.
Like that, Chapter 9 begins. Point real quick. It looks like it's dinner time. Maybe I'll do a quick pause in the menu when I'm able to. Please, something pop up. Please. I wonder what the people think about Claudius' statement. Guess I should wander around and see. Yep, new secondary runs can be developed. Cool. Alright. And for the final cut for today's session. By, making it look seamless at least. Get 2 more fragments.
This is a true story.
See you guys in a sec. Oh, perfect. And that's a special cut brought to you by a great dinner. Don't usually have those interrupt me in the middle of a session. And Tomason's Workshop. Because today, the worship coming now.
Look at the quality.
Some cross gloves. Light cloth gloves. Ooh, not bad. 1% of guard strength is up. 2% increase to our magic, to our regular attack, and 4% to our magic attack. Nice. That's definitely worthwhile. Cha-ching!
Come back anytime.
But yeah, this should be it then. So let's see if there's any brand new circles that'll pop up. May get that done taken care of right now. Ooh, perfect. Weapon Lovers got another update. So who is, or rather where, as the next part? I mean, just based on this context of the class, or sorry, not class, the circle, I would imagine you'd find this one at the, what was it, the workshop? You know, Basil's factory and all? However, despite my better judgments, most of these missions seem to be here in the hub of the promenade. So, I don't know, I'm a bit, not so believey. I mean, I'll be the first place to go to after I've actually looked around enough, but until then, let's just look around here, see if something pops up. It's gotta be around here. There's Isaac and Miranda.
What is it?
I do not see anything else. That'll be the end of that corridor. Obviously, there's nothing over here in the little restaurant district. So if it's not up here to the top right, then it has to be somewhere else. Unless I'm a dumbass again and have no idea where it is, or I'm just not looking close enough. Either way, let's head to Basil's factory. Huh, no. Tilda's not even, wait, it was Tilda Circle, right? Because I imagine, you know, being her. Yeah, not even here. Actually, I wonder. During grinding, I did a circle that I ran into one circle that actually happened here at the headquarters. Am I right? Yay! The one... Okay, there we go then.
How are you?
Perfect segue into things. So, what you girls talking about? What you all talking about? Helena, your handling of your weapon has gotten better, even better recently. Really? I know, it feels like an extension of myself now. I don't even remember how to do Tilla's voice. That's how you know you've been using a weapon for a while. Your body becomes used to its feel. Yep, I love Mr. Stabbington!
I knew you could do it.
As expected of a member of this weapon lovers group. Helena's weapon is a glaive variant. Glaive? It's a type of pole arm with a single-edged blade on the end. Another possible term that you might know is a naginata, used back in Japanese olden days. And, technically speaking, used by Donatello in the brand new TMNT Nickelodeon series. Doesn't come up very often, but technically it is. So there you go. If you need some context. Unlike a normal sphere, you can swing it. Use it for cutting. Yep.
Awesome!
I guess I should have known an alchemic engineer like you would know a lot about weapons, Tilda. The workers at Sabanchi often consult her with about mana engines. I had to pester them a whole bunch, but I had to build it. I had the build team make it custom for me. I heard you made some pretty unreasonable demands. I need them to do whatever it took to make Mr. Stabbington as strong as they could. I don't care about size or its look, only its power and mana output. I want those as high as possible. True, it is large and the design's rather uncouth. I'm amazed a girl like you can handle such a weapon. The engineers had the same thought, but Helena showed them what she could. What can I say? I may not look like it, but I'm actually a hard worker. Still, it's so you to say that about yourself. Yeah, well, she's got quite a few new fans now.
Huh?
Wait, fans?
Yeah.
I guess seeing me swing Mr. Stabbington around really revved their mana engines. Now some of them come by the cafe as regulars. Liking a girl who likes swinging around weapons. There are people with all kinds of preferences in the world. Yeah, it's kind of frightening, actually, when you think about it. I guess I've devised the priority for effect. Don't know how that falls into this conversation, but cool. And as for HQ...
Is there something you need? Headquarters sent
Captain, we have an urgent call for aid from the front line. A skilled sniper has appeared in Von School. His codename is the Wildcat. Apparently he's a master of stealth. The army wishes to counter him by dispatching a sniper from our own squad. An eye for an eye, a sniper for a sniper. Or something to that effect. The top brass must be really fed up with this.
So it seems.
Now, who will you I'm assuming I don't do that right away, because if so... I'm screwed.
Good work.
Yeah, okay, let's grab all these cool things.
Good work.
Wait, did I... 40 shards from that one thing alone, I didn't even realize that. Jeez. We got quite the exchange. I should start working on that a little more. How do these things work again? Oh yeah, that's right. You know what, let's do that. Cha-ching! Wait, was it? Obtain charging earth. Okay. Maybe another 30 for Turbine Squall. Meh. You know, let's get something for our, let's just get Random Ragnite for this next one. Counter... Okay. Yeah, I probably shouldn't rely on it too much. Anyway, though, this is actually a main mission? Yes, it is. Take out the Wildcat. And then we have this thing, which, meh. Alright. So this will be our next mission. Until then, I need to do some serious grinding. And like I said, I don't intend on coming back to this until I feel like I'm prepared. Even if I have all these cool, awesome abilities. Even if I'm in desperate need of episodes. No, I will not come back until things have been done. Which, you know, considering how far I've actually recorded and things, you'll probably see that very, you know, as a normal session. But for me, it'll be a long time. So yeah, with that said and done, guys, that's gonna do it for this session of Valkyria Revolution. If you guys have enjoyed it so far, of course, as always, make sure to leave a like and comment down below. Share this video with your friends, should you feel the need to. And of course, subscribe if you're new here to the channel, and join the Dread Knights. Amleth, Ophelia, Miranda, the rest of the anti-Valkyria squad, and everyone else here in Jutland in their quest to stop the Ruse army from naming us as invaders. Even though that could be technically what we're doing, but it is not, so we must put a stop to their rumors. Oh, and of course, stop that sniper guy. Wildcat, was it? Sniper cat, whatever. But hey, until next time, this is Manager Force. So have a great rest of your day, take care, and let's go to MCU for the end cards. Guys, in the next session.